It's on the YouTubes if you need extra assistance. This lesson I'm learning the exact same lesson in college.
For real?
Yes.
And why are you teaching it?
Because I'm taking a college stats class. It's a graduate stats class. The same exact, I go, ooh, this is easy. Because I already know how to do this.
Why do you teach it when you learn in college?
Because I'm doing a research class. Ready? All right. Here we go. This is your box and whisker plot. You will see this. This will come back again. These are very, very, very easy. It's hard at first. It's very easy to understand. Because it only deals with one number. Median. Median. That's all you need to know for this. The middle number. Okay? You got to know the middle number, the lowest, the highest, the middle of the high, the middle of the low. There should always be 5 dots. This is a nice pictorial for you to keep. Do not throw it away. Do not lose it. You will use it. You will need to know how to use this graph. This is college level math. I promise. Because you need to have a general understanding of how data works and how to read these boxes if you were to see it again. Okay? Now, this involves median only. So, we've talked about mean and the mean and the mode a lot, right? The mean is the average, the mode is the most often. But we really don't ever talk about median. Right? So, this is all about median today. Think median, the middle number, the middle child. It kind of gets forgotten. Not today. Okay. Okay. Devin and I. So am I. Understand. No, I've already gotten it. Okay. On here. Okay. Very, very easy to understand. I promise. All you do is you put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Right? You figure out the middle number. Figure out the middle number. This is the middle number. And you also figure out the lowest number. The lowest number. Okay? Now, as you can see here, the lowest number, in order from least to greatest, is 1. This is called the minimum. Minimum. The lowest. Minimum is the lowest. Minimum is the lowest. So we need the lowest number and we need the highest number. The highest number is 9. This is called the maximum. We have 3 numbers so far. Lowest, highest, and middle. Now we have to figure out the middle of the low part. We split it in half. What's the middle of the lowest part? 4. That's called the first quartile. Sit up. First quartile. That means quartile is a quarter, right? How many quarters in a dollar? 4. So you have the first 25%, 50%, 75%, and the 100% is the whole thing, right? So this is the middle. This is the 25, and this is 75. This is 25% of the data. If this is the middle of the low, I want the middle of the high. 8. This is the third quartile, or sometimes called the 75%. That's the upper part. That's all you need to know. This is how data can be organized by using the middle numbers, right? Because it represents not the average, not the most often, but where does it fall in the middle? Let's do number 1. Number 1, please. Is a number from least to greatest. Dylan, who's staring at? It's kind of weird. Stare over here, please. Thank you. How many numbers do we have total? I have 7 data points, right? So there's going to be an obvious middle number. So divide it up. I need the middle number. The middle number is 4. That's the median. That's the middle. Okay, we're making box and whiskers now, like a cat. So here, the lowest number is 3. That's the minimum. The highest, maximum. Okay, with the middle in the middle, what's the middle of the lowest part?
3.
3.
That one.
This is called the first quartile, or they call this the lower quartile, LQ. Lower quartile is 3. Middle of the low. In the middle of the high part, there are 3 numbers. 6 is the upper quartile, or UQ. I just told you, I've been explaining it. Look at the middle numbers. Look at the minimum and the maximum in the middle of the 2 boxes. That's it. There's nothing hard about this.
So this
Right.
how we doing this?
Yes. So go ahead and do number 2. Always organize your data from least to greatest. Least to greatest. Figure out the middle number. And we find an easy middle number. It's the average of the 2. Break the data up between the highest and the lowest. The highest and the lowest. No, wrong. With your max, sir.
So you just write the average.
What do you do?
Tell us and turn a lot of it off.
Sorry.
I got it.
For the average, you add both of them up and divide by 2.
Yeah, okay. And it's
Okay.
that's a lot.
Yes.
Showing off my paper.
Add it up. Divided by 2.
Okay, but what if you don't get exactly what I number?
Add it up. Divided by 2. Because here, I threw this 11 in to make it a little bit more interesting. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means there's 6 on the bottom, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 6 on top. The question is, well, how do I know the middle? Well, I just add the 2 numbers in the middle, and then divide by 2. In this case, between 5 and 6,
11.
divide by 2. 5.5 is your median. Right here. It's between 5 and 6. I don't know why this is so difficult. This is not.
But I didn't know what to write.
There it is right there. 5.5. So 5.5 is in the middle. 5.5. That's your median number, right? So if you divide the data, Zakiya, stop writing your hand. If you divide the data in half, what's the lowest part of the bottom?
3.
Yeah, 3 is your lowest number. That's the low or the minimum, right? 3 is the minimum. That's the smallest part of the data. The highest part, 11. That's the high or the maximum. Now, we have 3 numbers. We need 2 more.
4.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's in the middle?
Oh, no.
Between right here,
3.5.
3.5 is your lower quartile. That's the lowest in the middle. We want middle numbers only. That's it. No mean, no mode, middle. Well, what's the middle of the high part?
9.5.
Right here?
Mhm.
No, 10 points over here. 9.5. Okay, so right here is 9.5. That's the upper quartile or the 75% part. There's all your numbers. 3, 3.5, 5.5, 9.5, 11. That shows the range of your middles using just those numbers. Data. This is a college level course. Topic. You're learning it because you need to. Because you need to know how to read data. If you take stats, you can learn in high school. Take a stats class as a senior. Statistics, probability, median mode. It's a semester class. It's only 1 semester. It's a good class to take. All right. So far we figured out the middles. Now we got to draw it out. Okay. Here we go. See this? I wrote this right here. IQR. That's the interquartile range. So looking at this box right here, please. So we have this box right here. What do I know my middle number is? What's my middle number for this example right here? Not 6. 5, right? Median's 5. So right here, the median, Raven, is 5. Okay. What's my lowest number? To here, stay with me. 1 is my lowest or my minimum number, right? And then my maximum? 9, Anthony. My maximum is 9. Okay. What's the middle of the low? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is, so that's the middle. So 3 is this is the lower quartile. Oh no. I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. In this case, it's right here. Sorry, because it tells you right there. That's my lower quartile. And then according to this graph, the upper quartile, UQ, is 8. Now, how do I figure out the range of the data? How do I know the range of the data? Upper minus lower. So upper quartile, in this case, no, look, upper quartile is 8 minus lower quartile is 4. So the range is 4. So we have a range of 4. If these were test scores and you had a really big range of grades, you had like people making 20s and 30s up to 100s, right? Was that a good test? No. If a test, what is a test supposed to be? Close to, right? So we want students making what? 90s and 100s, right? Yes. Closest to 100 is the best. So you have a really large range of grades. It's bad. The test is bad or it was hard, right? So if I look at your averages in math in this class, the range is like between B's and A's. Very few C's. So what does that tell me? You're a good teacher. No, that you're accountable for your actions, right? I don't just give you grades, right? You earn it. So if I see there's not a big range in grades, like a lot of 80s and 90s and 100s, then we're on point. We don't want 70s. Sir. Huh? It's just according to this graph. That's it. No. This is just an example. Okay. So let's try number 3, please. Let's try number 3, and that's how I use range all the time. Looking at your averages on every test, quiz, homework. Let's go, maybe. Let's go. Now, make sure the data's in order. Yeah, you should be scared. Don't be lazy or don't do it all. Now, organize the data from use on the number line. There's a number line starting with 45. So figure out the middle number, figure out the highest, figure out the lowest, figure out the middle of the low and the middle of the high. And then start your number line at 45. $48, $49, $50, $51, $52, $53, $54, $55. Find the middle number, find the upper, the lower, the range. Use your yellow paper, use your notes. Expect at least 2 questions like this in the STAR test. I know, but you'll see. We're going to draw it out. So we'll write that too. Please. So. Yeah, you can use these numbers. So figure out the median. You don't have to because it's the same numbers. So we already know that the numbers are in order from least to greatest. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. That means how many numbers do you have in the beginning? How many data points? 4. And then how many do you have up? Okay, so that's your, so what's in between 48 and 48? 48. That is your median. That's the middle number. Okay. What's the lowest number? Lowest. 45. That's the lowest number. The highest number? 53. Okay.
Why didn't you divide the median?
Why didn't I? I don't need to.
It'll be the same.
Because it's the same. 48 and 48.
Oh.
It's right the same. You don't need to divide it. Unless the numbers are different, then yes. But here you know it's going to be 48. That's a good question. Okay. What's the middle of the lower part? Middle of the lower.
47.
That's right. 47. That's lower quartile.
Oh, yeah.
47. First quartile. First quarter. And what's the middle of the top part? The middle, Dylan. The middle of the top. What's between 49 and 53? Not 49. That's 4 points. So if you don't know, 49 plus 53, 102. Half of 102, 51. So 51 is right here. That's upper quartile. 51. Dylan, let's go. So here, do I have enough numbers?
Yeah.
Oh, IQR? How do I get this number? UQ minus LQ. UQ minus LQ. 51 minus 47. 4? Is 4. Is there a lot of range? Nope. That means the scores are very tight together. They're very close to. It's accurate. When researchers look at these numbers, we don't want a lot of range. Because if you have a lot of range, that means there's a lot of issues with whatever you're trying to figure out, right? It's too much of a difference, the variance. So here, I put a dot at 48, not on the line, but on top. That's your median. Thank you. No. And then 47, stop, is the lower quartile. The dots are floating in the air. Third quartile, 51. That's the upper quartile UQ. The dot goes in the air at the lowest number, 45. And the dot goes over here at the very last one at 53. So I'm saying what? All I'm doing is putting dots where they go. So I should have 5 dots. How do I draw the box and whisker? Just like in a cat. Just like a cat. Hey, cats. Here. Whisker, right? Box. So then you have a box in the middle. This box tells you the range, and the whiskers tell you how far they reach out. Box and whisker. College level stats. Congratulations.
Do you have to go to the box?
Yes.
I don't like cats, but I like
Because
kittens. I like kittens.
they don't bite and scratch yet.
It's like pounds smiling.
They pounce
Why are you
around.
laughing?
Now, thank you. On the STAR test, you'll have a couple of questions like this, and on last year they just asked what's the correct. They gave students like a whole bunch of numbers, and then you pick one of the graphs. As long as you find the middle number, it's easy. Okay.
When we get numbers like this, like, you know, the big numbers.
Average, yes. Oh, I gotta keep on. Okay. So what I want you to do, go ahead and do number 3, please. Number 3 on this page. I made extra copies just in. Yes. Number 3. Do this on your own, please. I'm gonna walk around. Please stop me if you have a question. and number 3. You have a box and whisker plot. You need 5 numbers. First thing you need to do is put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So yes, number 3. Sit up, please, Akia. Number 3. Put the numbers in order from least to greatest. First, number 3. Put the numbers from least to greatest. We are almost done with 8th grade math. We have about 3 more sessions, 3 more days left. College math. That's okay. So put the numbers in order from least to greatest. Put in order from least to greatest. Okay. Organize it. Find the middle number. Find the middle number. Find the lowest number. Find the highest number. Find the middle of the low, middle of the high. That's all you need to do. Lowest, highest, middle of the low, middle of the high. That's all you need to do. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So let's go. What's the lowest number? 21. 27. My bad. 26. Sorry, 26. Thank you. 27. 28. 33.
40.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, because it's odd, it's easy. The middle number, please.
28.
28 is your median. 28. So we know in our graph we can probably go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go by, you can go by 5, let's see. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can go by 2s. Okay. So 28 is the middle number. What's the lowest? Least? 21. The highest? 40. Okay, those are easy. What's the middle of the low? 26. 26, because this is the middle. There's your box right there, and there's your box right there. So 26 is your lower quartile. That's the middle of the low. And middle of the high? 34. Your range is UQ minus LQ. UQ minus LQ. 34 minus 26 is 8. Your range is 8. Not too bad.
I get it now.
Yeah. So, this is college level, people. I'm telling you, this is you will be held. I'm gonna give you the baby stuff. Okay? You can do it. You're very smart. Too smart sometimes. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Ooh, that's not enough, right? Is that enough? Go by 5s. Is that better? Should I go by 5s?
No, because then
Well, I mean, you can start. Let's start with 21, but I don't have enough space though, because that gets to 40. Go by 3s. So 20, 23.
We go in the middle.
4s. Okay, let's do 4s. 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 42. No, 44, 46, and so on. Right? Okay. Anyone have any questions about how I got any of those numbers? I know this is not easy. Yes, sir.
You put 46, not 48.
My bad. Thank you. Yes, sir.
And then you gotta put 52.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay. The number in the middle, 28. Put a dot above 28. Middle number. Think middle child, middle number, median. What's the least? 21. So I'm going to be like here about 21. That's the low quartile. That's the minimum. Sorry, that's the minimum. 21, and then 34 is 28 is the median. So I have median. The highest number is 40. So that's the maximum. And then the middle numbers, 26 goes about right here, right? LQ, and then what? Upper quartile is 34, about right here. Questions about the dots so far?
Why did we have to do this big old graph right now on the thing when we already got in?
Oh, cute. Because on the STAR test, it's going to only give you the graph, and it's going to ask you pick one. So I need you to at least know how to put one together. So what are my whiskers go?
Right to the connection.
Okay. Draw the whiskers first, like a cat, and then the box is his nose, cashier. So I have a box right here, line going down. So the range in data is it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and do number 4. Number 4, we'll make this the last one and we'll go. Bell's gonna ring soon. Number 4. Again, we always deal with mean. Averages are really popular. Give number 4, please. Averages are popular. I give you averages all the time, right? You do averages all the time. Mode is like most popular, most wanted, the most everything. Everyone wants more. When you take a vote, it's mode. But we never use a median. Because the median is always a step child. The middle child. Middle child.
You don't like me again? Oh, I am too.
Let's go, Dylan.
It's like more than Bradley.
Go. Middle number. Excellent. Starting with 35 is your minimum. 35 is your minimum number. Start with 35. I'm going to start with 35. So it goes 35. Hero. Next. 44. 48. 49. 50. 52. Hold on, 50, 55.
58.
And then 58.
And 59.
And then 59.
64.
62. 64. And 67. Okay. Let me zoom out here. So I have all those numbers. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many do I have up and how many do I have down?
6.
Have 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 down. Okay. What's in the middle of 52 and 55? Set up. Is it 53?
53.5.
53.5 is better.
Yeah.
53.5 is your middle number. All I did was I added those two and divided by 2. So the median, Dylan, I'm going to tell you again, 53.5. The lowest number, 35. The highest number, 67. The first quarter. All right, there's only 6 numbers. What's in? No, close.
48.5.
48.5. It's between 48 and 49. It's right here. It splits it up. 48.5 is the first quartile. What's the middle of the high? Be careful. It's between these two numbers, 59 and 62. 51.5
No.
or 52?
No, it's, don't you add it
I was
and
like,
then
what?
you divide it.
59, 62, 11. That's 12. 121. 21 divided by 2 leaves 6, 12, 60, what? 60.5. 60.5 is your highest number. I mean, the middle of the high. So when you draw your box, so let's say we have middle is 53.5, and the highest value is 67, and the lowest value is 35, and the middle, lowest in the middle, 48.5, and the lowest of the high, 60.5. 5 dots, 5 numbers, whisker, Zakia, whisker, box, box in the middle. Congratulations, you just finished a college level class today. Middle. You can do it. You can do it. I'm tutoring today. You need help.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. You can come here if you need help. Yeah, I'm here all the time. Hey guys. Middle number. That's all you need to know. Really easy tonight. Okay. On your homework tonight, here we go. Let me go here. All you do is you make a box and whisker. Look at number. Look at your homework here. You have 7 problems in the front. You have turkeys and you have chickens. Okay. So, looking at the graphs, are turkeys or chickens cheaper? No, look. Chicken is much cheaper, okay? Remember, the number in the middle, that's your middle number, okay? That's your median. So you're comparing the prices and you're comparing the stuff. And on the back, you're figuring out what the median is using this graph. Shh. Be careful right here. All this. Do not cheat off your friends. Don't do that. Anything else? And go. I'll be here today in the YouTube lessons online if you need it. Goodbye. Say goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.